Hello, and welcome back to the Cove with more EU4 Anglophile achievement. We're at war fighting many little nations and turning them to Anglicanism, the one true way to worship God. So that's what we're doing today. We're going to keep on fighting the good fight and converting those who do not understand. You know, helping those who don't have the intelligence to pick the right way of thinking. We're going to teach them the ways out of peace by force. So that's what we're doing today. We're going to go ahead and just continue on our little way of sieging. I think we're doing fairly well at the moment. We are fighting a few people at the moment, though it seems. So the Papal State is probably our biggest aggressor that we need to worry about. They have a good 100,000 men doing some work, but we're going to focus up here on our eastern front, and then we'll head back over to the south and squash them. Now, the good news for us, though, is the Pope does currently hold some land that does not belong to them, but does the HRE. So we're going to go ahead and pick that up, and that will do us quite nicely. Alright, and it looks like we're taking a nice battle there. Our 80,000 men making some good progress. We're going to march on Transylvania. That should be a good flip if we can get it. In fact, whereabouts is... I think they're heading up over here. Let's go. Yeah, hopefully we can catch them out without them being able to escape into Commonwealth territory. Any good battles we can take against their armies is probably worthwhile to us. But I guess they're just hiding out for now, so... Oh well, it is what it is. Oh, and there they are, hiding all the way down there. Actually, hang on a second. Right. Occupied by Coburg. For a second then, I saw the green and I went, oh my goodness, how we failed fighting the Ottomans. That would be that would have been a bad situation. Alright, but for now, I think, what else should we do? We should focus on... Ooh, unlawful territory by Stettin. What are you guys doing? Let's see. Unlawful territory would be handed back to Newmark. Sure, for now, if you just hand it back, that's probably easier. Yeah, let's just go ahead and confirm that. That'll be fine. They will be a little bit upset, but again, it's not a major thing. I don't really care who it goes back to. As long as we maintain the same level of princes at the moment, that is what's important to me. And it does look like Hamburg is finally out of this war. So, let's go ahead and sue for peace. We're not going to take any land. We can't convert them because they're already the right faith. So we'll just go ahead and say, give us war reps, steer trade, and let's see. Claims in Bremen, Lüneburg, Mecklenburg, Munster, Rupen. Yeah, no, none of those are important. So let's just go ahead and go for Bremen. Are we fighting these guys? No, but we may. So I feel like we're going to go for them. And then I think that's probably one of the only nations we need to convert. Actually, maybe Saxony as well. So we'll break off those alliances. That'll be fun. Let's grab you guys and march you towards the next fort. Let's go. You know what? I think what we're going to do is we're going to send our big stack over here. We're going to start taking back some of our land and, yeah, then marching upon the papacy. That should be fairly, good. So that's what we're going to do. Still haven't taken Coburg. It looks like Trier and Liège are finally... Oh, no, that's, Goslar. Ooh, extra legitimacy. Thank you. Sure, Free City, you are the right thing. You are... unimportant in our little endeavors. Let's just go ahead and we'll take your war reparations and your money. That'll do. And then just Transylvania is the last one there. Okay, so we should be able to make pretty good progress at this stage. In fact, you know what? Let's grab our infantry and bring them off there, making sure we're not taking too much attrition. We have a little bit of war exhaustion. Or we got a bad event that's popped us up by 2. So you know what? Let's just spend the power before we start to cap out. That seems reasonable. Make things as easy as possible. And then you know what? Because I like a fast war, We're going to go ahead and pay for some barrages as well. Yeah, I think that would be rather nice. All right, so it looks like... Oh, what's this? Our air is industrious. Goods produce modifier. Well, that's nice. That is a fantastic trait in an air. All right, so, yeah, we're going to go ahead and pay to re-siege our own forts. That is fine. That should be fairly easy to sort out. Let's march you up over there as well. All of these tiny little occupations will just make this tick over just a little bit faster. I'm fairly sure we need about 80% for Transylvania to become... Yeah, become Anglican. 87. Okay, fairly close. But I think between this fort, their capital, and these other miscellaneous occupations, it should be fairly easy. And in fact, if the Palatinate Trier are going to take this last one, I think we can focus on the papacy and get them out of the way. Yeah, Transylvania still... Whoa. Transylvania still has a couple of troops, but we should be fine. Let's see. House of Rayleigh. Oh, with the union of Adolphus and Elizabeth, we have not only gained a spouse. Okay. Sure. 10 Imperial Authority. We got re-elected. Excellent. Now up to 18. That'll help us out. A siege is over. Yep, got that. Stability drop. That's fine. And an heir of a 312. Ooh. Not looking good for... Oh, but a 616 for Elizabeth. Okay. Well, you know what? That's fine by me. Let's go... Yeah, we can piece you guys out. That is nice and easy. Let's grab both of you and we'll march... We'll march straight on over... where do we want to go? Yeah, let's head on right on over there. That should be fine. I'm pretty sure they will not have any chance of taking back anything. Yeah, all right, very good. We're out of the way. Let's go ahead and send that demand. That is excellent. We should also double check. With the Imperial Reformer, we are at minus 0.05. Okay, so what's happened there? Why are we gaining less than we were before? Well, we have the free cities, so that's working out well. We have enough members. Oh, there are only 6 electors in the Empire. Okay, so that is our problem. We've lost an elector. Okay, so who should we choose? Wait a second, can we add a new elector? Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's meant to be 7 at least, so we will need to do that, yeah. Needs to be 7 for this to function properly. And then there are 21 heretic princes. Okay, so we'll pick a fellow who believes our situation. Okay, so we have, let's see, Grand Electorate. Who could we give this to? Oh, there's a lot of good choices here. Let's see, who would be a good one? Rieger's probably not too bad. They're well out of the way and we're not going to have to worry about fighting them very often, if at all. So... we know they're the right religion as well, so sure. I think that seems like our best bet. Yeah, I think that's what we're going to do. So let's go ahead and hand this over to... Actually, will that stop their free city status? I had not thought about that. Well, you know what? We're going to find out one way or the other. Let's go ahead and hand it over to... We'll hand it to Rieger and we will learn one way or the other if it is going to be a problem or not. So we'll give them the electorate. There you go. Hopefully you are good. That'll save us losing any more Imperial authority. Yep, that swings things back in our favor. And it does look like at the moment they are more than happy to elect us once again. So, can we set... Oh, 18th of September. Okay. Let's go back over to our diplomats. At some point soon we will go ahead and... get that done. We'll go ahead and influence them and see if we can turn them to our way of thinking. Just secure up our vote a little bit better. Ingolstadt's truce is over, but that's fine. We're going to have a few of these truces trickling in over time as we have fixed up the situation of a few things. Let's go. Now, let's see, 105,000 men. I don't think they really want to fight us, but I would like to be able to make our way over there. Siege down more. I think we'll go... I think we'll march our way over here for now. And let's see, this fort here is defensive. Let's give that over to Hungary. Let's make sure that they are making the best of their defensiveness. Yeah, and I think we're just going to let them rot to attrition for a little bit. We'll take a couple of their forts, then we'll make sure that we grab the one that we need so we can take back our rightful HRE land. I think that'll be in our best interests. Let's go. Let's see, what are you? 2 siege, 3 siege. Alright, so yeah, we'll just set up our shop over there. Truce expired with a few other people. That is all well and good. We are slowly working on Lusatia. Oh, and that is one of their forts. In fact, let's see. How much do you care for our religion? You're very close. In fact, yeah, we should easily be able to do that. So one more fort should be all that it takes. Yeah, and we have a 3 siege general on there as well, so that will be nice. And that should be that war pretty much done away with. Let's see. Last episode, Liège had taken a land and they had cored it. Well, we're working on coring it, but it looks like they have made it Anglican, which is excellent. So now if we release a Luxembourg, we'll have an extra prince who is not a heretic. And I think that plan will work out rather well. Yes, I think it's all coming together. Certainly taking a little bit of time, but we are progressing nicely. Let's go. We'll march you over there. Let's grab the infantry and march you over here as well. Let's make sure that we... Yeah, just make sure that the Pope doesn't try any funny business. Yeah, I think we'll be in a pretty good position here. What are you guys doing? Blockading enemy ports in the Mediterranean. There's not very many of you. Yeah, know what? Let's go ahead and pull into port. Probably not worth getting destroyed over. And in fact, you know what? Let's find our navy. We should have a fairly sizable one. Yeah, here we go. Let's go ahead and hunt enemy fleets. Where is it? There we go. In the Mediterranean. That should be fairly good. Overwhelming numbers will do nicely, especially with a very good admiral. Yeah, we're going to be in a very good position. Alright. So now what we've got to do is sit back and let a little bit of time tick on by. Yeah, Coburg is still trying to get peace down, but that is a very strong fort. A level 9 fort is going to take quite a little bit of work. Looks like we are destroying the papal navy, which is good, but we should yeah, just keep focusing on other things for now. I think we need... What do we want as a parliamentary idea? Colonists, worthless merchants, again, they're nice to have, but it's not really that important for us. We don't care about the sailors. We don't care about tariffs. A diplomat for the extra 10 years? You know what? That's probably not the worst idea. Free diplomat's not bad, although I think trade efficiency, again, is probably going to be where we're sticking. That extra 15% trade efficiency is kind of ridiculous. Either that, or maybe we take away the land attrition for the next 10 years. Or we gain a stability. Yeah, you know what? I think, what's going to give us the most? Is it the trade efficiency for 10 years? Or do we go for land attrition and... I think we're going to go for the land attrition and the maintenance modifier. Just in case we get ourselves into a large war, we're going to be able to fix up that situation fairly easy. We'll lose some sailors. Sailors are inconsequential. True government reform progress makes no difference at this point of the game. Let's go with... What else? Not losing imperial authority. That takes forever to gain. Let's go. Are we going to start bribing people? I feel like we're going to start bribing people. Alright, there we go. Money is one thing we do have in abundance. But if we do grant autonomy, we do lose some absolutism. So that is not worth it to me. Let's bring this next 80 stack. We'll take you over. We'll march you over there. Yeah, we're just going to slowly hunt down the papacy. I think we're doing fine. Let's go. Local unrest, development cost, clergy gains influence. Sure, we'll go ahead and do that. We'll see if we can maybe, get ourselves an extra, not what do you call it, symposium. Let's see, what have we got here? Brunswick wants out, so does Lusatia. Well, if they're willing to become Anglican, I'm willing to think about it, but I don't think that that's what they're going to ask for, so we may need to leave that be for a second. Let's go and see. Come on, 42%. Can we peace out now? That would be rather nice if we could get it. Oh, and we did fantastic. All right. Let's tell you guys, come to the faith and give some reparations as well. I think that seems reasonable. We don't have to worry about anything else over there. Actually, hang on a second. Liège, are you? Oh, you're allied with them. Yeah. No, we'll just peace you out because we know that we want to fight them soon. And then give us all of your money. Alright, fine. Maybe give us most of your money. That'll do. Alright, so who have we got left? We have a fort over there in Brunswick. We have a fort over here in Coburg. They are two primary war participants. And then the papacy. Well then, I guess we're going to get to work against the papacy. Let's march down oh. Let's march all the way back down there. That should be fine. Yeah, and just make some progress. And yeah, I think as soon as we take that fort over there, the Pope should be willing to peace on out. In fact, if we check how they're doing, yeah, 42% war score. That is really, really nice. We do want, you know what? We do want that piece of land. The question is, are you part of a larger state? You are. You know what, we may as well... Hang on a second, let's just double check. Not part of the HRE. You are part of the HRE. Okay, so... all that we care about is this one there. We can go ahead and tell them... do we return cause? We've got, what's that, Sicily? I don't think that's really worthwhile. Treaty with Aragon. I suppose that's possibly worthwhile. Make sure that we boost up Castile and take back some of that land and fight one less person. That seems reasonable. And then what else would we want? Portugal alliance? Sure. And then anybody else that we care about? No, I think that should be fine. We'll go with war reparations as well, I suppose. Yeah, okay. So all that we need to do is take care of that fort, and we can piece them out, which will be pretty good. We'll take what we can, though. We will go... come on, if we can take this final fort, that is all that I really care about. We'll march over with 160,000 men. That's a sizable amount more than what they have. Oh, actually, no. Fortunately, that is grassland. For a second then, I thought for some reason it was meant to be mountainous or hilly terrain, but I will take it. Let's also see... oh, we're maxed out on power. So, what do we want to do? Let's go ahead and... oh, we might as well pay off some debt of the electors. That seems reasonable. We'll do one of those. Influencing nations. Let's see. Anybody else we want to spend money on? At this stage, I don't think that's going to be an important thing. Yeah, I think we can happily ignore all of these people. Yeah, okay, I don't think that's important. Let's see. Any other foreign debt that we need to worry about? No, I think we're all well and good. So let's go ahead and what we're doing. Oh, that's right. Spending our power. So Let's see. As, ooh, you know what? Let's grab our stability. That's probably... Actually, you know what? No, let's not do the stability. Let's grab ourselves... let's grab the mercantilism and money. We'll save the 100 for when we flip over more religions, more of their faiths. But we're going to go ahead and... I think we're going to go with the, what do we call it? Those provinces that we had upgraded. Yeah, we've got a little bit more... We've got a little bit more to chuck into them so we can upgrade them later. All those are level 3. Any more development that we need to do? Not really seeing much in that way. Oh man, that's kind of annoying. Let's go... I don't really know what we want to do. What about Bengal? Does Bengal give us anything good? We do have potential over here. Sure, let's go ahead and... the religion is Dharmic and either the state religion. No, that's not going to help us at all. Let's just go ahead and upgrade this port though. Let's go with... let's see, we're going to need another 11. So that's what? 1, 2, 3, 4. And another 6 here. That should equal 12, so that'll be 1 less than all of that. Yeah, we should be fine. Oh, 13. You know what? Perfect. Okay, that'll do well. That'll give us another port we can upgrade as it's in the fold. Let's also go ahead over here. We'll give them a little bit more development as well. We'll even do some administrative. 3 more. There we go. Okay, so we can upgrade those at our earliest convenience in the next time we're around that region. And then, oh yes, we're also going to go ahead and spend some administrative and boost our stability. Yeah, nice and cheap. And war exhaustion of 1. I think we hold out until that's up to 2. But I think that should be good. Alright, so lose deploy power. Friesland doesn't like us as much, or lose to Imperial Authority. Well, that's not going to happen. I guess they're just going to have to dislike us for a bit. Alright. Let's grab these guys. We're going to start marching on down. If we can break these guys, that's all that we're after. Let's see. Hugh Bedford 6652 and Joffrey Cavendish 6623. Both of them are leaders that we want to work on this. So let's go ahead and march on over. I'm not sure exactly what they're planning on doing, but you can already see that the AI knows we're coming. Yeah, they are quite scared of that idea. Alright, well that was a quick and easy 10 to 1, and oh, they're already beginning to bail. Well, that is not allowed. Let's see if we can march our way around and trap them. Yeah, they're not going anywhere. Oh, that is in hills. Actually, both of these are hills. Well, I suppose if it's going to suck, it's going to suck one way or the other. So let's just move on in and not take a river crossing penalty. A couple of days before reinforcements get there isn't the end of the world. Let's check out the Pope and his military stats. Doing pretty good as far as discipline is concerned. He outranks us there by 3%. But his morale is absolutely atrocious compared to ours. But he does have decent tactics, so... You know, good, but not going to be good enough. Not at all. So, yeah, that'll hurt them. Oh, wow. Actually, oh, for a second then I thought that was going to be a stack wipe, which I would have been perfectly okay with. So we'll grab you guys and march you across up there. You guys can march across over here. If they don't flee far enough, this might be a stack wipe yet again. In fact, hang on a second, did they just bailed without taking any casualties? That's genuinely impressive. I don't know how that ever happens. Alright, well, hey, let's do a U-turn. Let's go back around, and we may as well take them on once more. We'll get everybody that we can to join in on that fight. Looks like Bar is fairly gung-ho there, which I guess is a good thing. Let's see, how do we do? Oh, it looks like they managed to get the stack wipe. Really? Did they just get that stack wipe? I'm not seeing it in the ledger here. Alright, well, whatever it is, it doesn't really matter now, does it? Okay, well, we'll march our way around. We'll get that fort. That should be good. Oh, extra taxes. I suppose that is rather nice. And you know what? Because I can't be bothered waiting, let's go ahead and blow that open. If we can finish this war this episode, that would be rather nice. That way we can then start turning around and focusing on Liège and releasing a couple more princes. Yeah, all the extra imperial growth is going to be fantastic. Alright, so it looks like the Papal State is already looking to bail. Looks like they are willing to be pillaged, which I'm not going to accept. 1,600 ducats is nice, but the answer is no. And then, no. Sorry, that is not good enough. That is not good enough by any stretch of the imagination. So, let's just hang out and see. They should have... Yeah, 14% over here, 21%. Yeah, that barrage against the walls is fantastic. And you know what? We're even going to go ahead and start preparing. We're going to march up an 80 stack against Liège, and we may even start that war before we finish up in these two. Love of the Devoted, Tolerance of the True Faith goes up by 1. Clergy is happy. That is good to see. Stable Nation is a strong nation. And what is going on over there? The Palatinate is still working on Coburg. That is one of the longest sieges of a fort in quite some time that I've seen. Alright, so let's see. What have we got here? I do not meddle in affairs of the clergy. I think that seems reasonable. I can't be bothered spending 3.5 grand on them, even though we do have the money. It's just not my concern. Military access you may have, and you know what? Let's also spend some more money. Let's go for universities. Yeah, universities is going to be what we're going to focus on for a little bit. If we can get all of them sorted, that gives us better development costs and all sorts of things, so well and truly worth it. Counting houses, we'll do anything that's in the double digits of the decimals. Oh, 0.49 of a cathedral. Ooh, that's rather nice. And then what else can we do? Furnaces, manufactories. Oh, 1.57 ducats. That is incredible. Thank you kindly. Force limit modifiers. No, a little bit of manpower never goes the wrong way, so we'll grab those. Conscription centers. I think we'll do a couple of them as well. Do these where we can fit them in. Yeah, that should be fairly good. Still got a little bit of cash on hand. We'll let that stand for now, just in case we come across an event. That could be rather nice. Another siege is finished. So I guess we'll just keep on working our way across. But yeah, I think this is going to be fairly easy to finish up here. We should have... Let's see, where is Brunswick? Brunswick's also at minus 49%. Okay, we're going to have to go over and help, I think. These primary war participants are just not... Well, they're not bailing out of this war like they should be. Trier should have this. Actually, they are up to 28% on Coburg, so that is nice. Yeah, and then Norway is just... I have no idea what Norway's meant to be, but it is not our problem. So, let's peace out the Pope. We happily take this land. In fact, we may as well grab that fort. We will take a little bit of aggressive expansion. Actually, you know what? We are trying to burn that down. Maybe we don't. Okay, let's just take the 18%. Call that up. That'll be fine. Let's also see revoking cause against... against Venice? No? Surely there's something we can do to mess around with them. Just be a little bit of a pain. Let's go with... Oh, actually, you know what we should do? We have a terrible heir. So before we go ahead and peace out, we're gonna turf the child. We're going to disinherit him. Yeah, that'll be important. And then... Yeah, we're going to disinherit him, and we're going to farm some prestige. because that'll hurt us a little bit, but not too much. So we'll go take the land. We will then take a few things in treaty, and then let's see. Who is your rival? Tuscany or Switzerland? You know what? Not anymore. There we go. And then, yeah, we'll just take what we can in the meantime, just to annoy them. So that'll give us a little bit of prestige, a little bit of aggressive expansion. All of that should be fine, though. Let's set that demand. That will be very nice. Let's grab you, and we're going to march you all the way up to... I guess we're going to go to Lüneburg. Oh, we're black flagged. Okay, so let's march all the way over there and then up to Lüneburg. Oh, sorry, up to Brunswick. That'll be fine. Alright, so that's fairly easily sorted. We'll march you across back into friendly territory. Yeah, I think we're about to be able to go ahead and fight Liège, although apparently a missionary is already working on I'm not entirely sure how to pronounce that province. But once it's part of the faith, that'll be nice and good. That'll drop the unrest by a substantial margin. Actually, hang on a second. What's that? Overextension by almost half. Oh, for 10%. You know what? That's not too bad. Yeah, in fact, I don't think we have... Yeah, we have a couple of Catholic zealots, but they're gonna love being Anglican, so I'm not really too concerned. Oh, but it does look like we have Coburg sorted, so we should peace them out right about now. Say goodbye to that war at the very least. 9% there, let's go. War reparations, steer trade, give us money. That'll do. Alright, so that is very nice. We literally have a single fort left to take, which should not take us very long whatsoever. So I think we're going to go ahead and call things there. We're going to see about fighting Liège in the next one. Maybe we can release a Luxembourg, I think is the plan. Yeah, Luxembourg, and then who knows, maybe somebody else, like Hainaut. Yeah, so you know what, all things in time, we'll figure things out. So if you don't want to see that episode, be sure to hit that subscribe button. It is the best way to catch all future content, and I'll see you next time. So until then, thank you for tuning in to the Leviathan Cove. This is the Leviathan, signing out.